Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what are the first things they notice about you, the person on your mind. So take a look at all these piles we have here and have that specific person in your mind and see what you're most drawn to. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest, as the messages may differ for everyone watching. I'm now going to show you crystals. So for pile number 1, we have honey calcite, for pile number 2, we have green Aventurine. And for pile number 3, we have Carnelian. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. And once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I will see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this honey calcite crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what are the first things they notice about you, the person on your mind. So you chose the card Alchemy. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of your cards, but before I do, please note this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's see what shows up today of what the first things they notice about you are. Okay, my pile number 1s, for your cards, we have worthiness, we have healing the heart with the power of self-love. I think it's funny that both cards have come out and both talk about healing. We have wings of light with becoming something new. We have the muse of emotions, which is the King of Cups. We have the Three of Voices, which is the Three of Swords. If you notice my hand shaking, I'm connecting to the energy and I'm feeling some anxiety from this pile. So we'll see what it is in a minute. We have the Nine of Voices with the Nine of Swords. So sometimes I just connect to the emotions felt during the reading. We have the Queen of Materials, which is the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Star. We have the Chariot. We have the Sun. And lastly, we have the Magician card. So I love that we start out with these cards and then we get such happy, positive cards towards the end. Let me organize this for you and tell you exactly what I see here. So my pile number 1s, now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what the first things are that they've noticed or they are noticing about you. So firstly, I'd like to say that this person sees you on a deep level, my pile number 1s, deeper than you could ever imagine. And the reason I say so is because I think this person sees the pain and the sadness within you that you are currently healing from with the Alchemy card, and healing the heart with the power of self-love. I feel like you have been healing these wounds within you for a while now. And if you saw me shaking on camera, like, I'm connecting to the energy and feeling the emotions felt. And I really just feel kind of emotional connecting to the energy, but me feeling it also brings some healing to you, because my gifts are kind of centered around emotions and healing a lot. So that's one thing I've noticed within my personal readings. Like, me feeling that emotion for you can sometimes also bring you that extra bit of healing. I don't know if you've ever heard of like people that can kind of feel that and help you release it. If it's like too much of an emotion felt, if that makes sense. So this is what I'm feeling, and I'm coming into my heart space, my pal ones, and really giving you the most love, because I feel this on a deep level, and I see you on a deep level the way this person sees you. And there's something here about this person not only seeing your pain, but also seeing the potential in you, the light within you, that you may not even fully fathom yourself. Okay, I feel like you've been on this healing journey for a while, and there's something here about healing the inner child, or healing things that happened to you in your younger years. Because when I was about to start your reading, I had to like really breathe and get into my heart space, because I was feeling the energy so intensely. And then I started hearing a baby cry outside. I don't know why I'm getting this message. One of you from one of my piles yesterday, I can't remember who it was, but one of you commented that you had a dream about, you know, a star on your forehead, a teacher giving you a star on your forehead. And I saw you comment that, and I'm seeing that again. So one of you must be from this pile, or it's like your spirit guides are showing me a star on your forehead. Like over here, I just noticed this little star on her forehead. So that's quite interesting. It's like talking about the inner child, and being a child and a teacher gives you a star on your forehead is very much it's a very cute energy. So Spirit is showing me a lot of inner child things. Spirit also showed me a memory I had in my own childhood, where I had like these kind of inside jokes with my little sister, because we were best friends. But I know this is not about me, but Spirit is just showing me my own memory to relate that back to you. So, as you heal these inner child wounds, are there any happy memories in your childhood that you can go back to that really make you feel good? Because sometimes when we're healing our inner child, you know that saying, happiness is the best medicine, joy is the best medicine, laughter is the best medicine. Them showing me that inside joke made me laugh so much, because I was feeling the energy very intensely. And I think the message here is to find things from your childhood to assist you in healing your heart. Find happy things, happy memories from childhood, or, you know, inside jokes you had, or things that made you smile or laugh. It doesn't have to be a specific person or memory. It can be something specific, like watching your childhood TV shows that you liked. If you like to do something creative when you were a child, you know, going back to that, going back to activities for your inner child. And if you have already been doing that, I see the star on your forehead as kind of like a playful congratulations from your spirit guides, because you have healed so much. And my light just flickered, but my lights are not even on. So that is confirmation for you guys. So Before we continue with your reading, I do have a small favor to ask from you, my pile number ones. The last 3 months, 77% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the videos I've posted and you like this channel and you like this video up until now, can you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, because it helps my channel more than you know. And the bigger the channel gets, the more content I can create and put out to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support, all your love. I'm sending you so much love, and enjoy the rest of the reading. Okay, so getting back to the reading. The reason that message came up is because I think this person also sees your inner child. Like I said, this person sees you on a deep level. They notice things about you. They notice your pain, the things you've been through that have really hurt your heart, and how you weren't deserving of that at all. And the feeling I get is this person wants to nurture you. This person wants to comfort you. I'm seeing an image of a Tim Burton movie, I think. I'm not sure which one it was. I just want to make sure and check, but like I'm seeing an image of like a woman made in like a almost like Tim Burton character kind of style, and she has like, it's almost like Corpse Bride feel, but it's not the Corpse Bride. It's like a woman, and you know, I don't know if this is a real movie or not, but this is just what they're showing me, like a Tim Burton style woman, and she has like almost like this Frankenstein feel to her. I don't know how to explain it, but she does, and it's 2:22 on the clock as I look now. But she kind of has like these stitches around her neck as a Frankenstein woman or something. I don't know if it's even a real movie, but this is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing someone kiss those wounds around her neck. So the neck is a symbol for the throat chakra and speaking our truth. You know, you could have been put into a place where you couldn't speak your truth, or you didn't feel safe enough to speak your truth, or, you know, maybe you were speaking about your emotions, but, you know, you were not being heard. That is the feeling I get here, like almost the sense of wanting to speak up, but the situation or the external environment you were in didn't allow you to. And it's like this person is kissing those wounds. So I think this person sees you on a deep level and notices you and your pain on a deep level. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean this in a way of like, I think this person wants to comfort you. I think this person wants to nurture you. There's something here about this person not only seeing that, but seeing the inner child in you. Let me just get the movie, if I can get it quickly before I continue here. My Wi-Fi was not working a few minutes ago, and then I saw 222. Let's see, now it's working. Now I hear a bird chirping outside. Some of you could be connected to birds. I guess my Wi-Fi came on, and then as I was searching, it just went off again. I guess maybe Spirit is saying it's irrelevant what type of movie it is. But if there is a movie like that out there, and you do know a movie like that, and it's not just like a vision, then let me know down in the comments. But I don't know if it's a real movie or if it's just a vision. Okay, so that was what I saw. But I think this person sees not only your pain, but also your inner child. They see the happiness and joy within you. They see the light within you. They see how much you've been healing, how dedicated you've been to yourself. They see how much you've been healing your heart, how much you've been building back up that self-confidence and self-worth in yourself. Okay, I see they've also been noticing how you've been dedicated and honoring your emotions lately with the Muse of Emotions. It's like you've been processing and healing things that have hurt your heart. And there's something about you really transforming yourself in the way that you are healing, because the Star card also represents healing, and this is one of the first things they have noticed about you. But also that inner child, that light within you, how you've been transforming, how you've been taking back your power. They see the power and the potential within you that you do not even fathom yourself. They see how you've been freeing yourself, because these horses, I don't know why, they remind me of freedom. And the other night I was like lying in bed and I kept seeing images of horses and hearing the word like liberation. So I think that is a message for you, my pile number ones. And I'm noticing the number 7. The number 7 may be significant to you, but I'm taking that as you heal, you're going to notice more and more good luck come into your life, because it's not just healing. I think this person has noticed how you've also been building up your self-worth. That feeling of like, I deserve love. I deserve someone to treat me with love. I deserve to be happy. I'm worthy of, having a job that I enjoy, all those things. It's like you've been working on your self-worth, and as you heal your self-worth, you're going to notice things just flow into your life. Okay, that's something I see here. But I think this person also notices how you've been awakening to your power, how you've been transforming, and I feel like this person has noticed that you may have been someone that poured into others a lot, or you may have been conditioned to take on, people-pleasing habits in the past, but it's like you've been transforming and analyzing that part of yourself. Would I say analyzing? I'd say more so learning from that part of yourself, because there's something here about this person noticing that beauty within you. And I'm seeing the number 4 a lot as well. And the number 4 is like this kind of energy. It always reminds me of Cancer energy, because the 4th house relates to Cancer energy. And it represents the home, our upbringing, our stable foundation for life. The number 4 in numerology also relates to security and safety. So I feel like you have been rebirthing yourself, I'm hearing, and rebuilding that sense of safety for yourself, that sense of secureness within yourself. And I think this person sees and notices that you never deserved any of this pain that was put onto you. You never deserved any of this that was put onto you, any of this pain, because it's like you are such a pure, sweet soul. And that is what this person has noticed about you. One of the first things they've noticed about you, how beautiful your soul is, how filled up with light you are. Because I think this person views you as a pure soul and views you as someone that couldn't even hurt to fly. You have a very soothing and beautiful energy. And there's something here about this person seeing you as gentle, as someone that didn't deserve any of this. I'm seeing an energy of betrayal here, like in the past. For some of you, it's like family. And I think this person just notices how nothing was ever wrong with you. People that may have projected things onto you may have made you feel like shame within yourself, or like you're not worthy of certain things, or it may have been conditionings put onto you, from their own pain, and it's like this person notices that you never deserved any of this, that you're just the sweetie pie that never deserved any of this. But I think this person also notices where that comes from, and it's like they don't blame you for having that. They see it, but they're compassionate towards you. That's the feeling I get. They see this wound you have, but they're compassionate towards you, and they want to build a safe space around you so that that true self of yours can come out. Because I feel like you have such a beautiful light within you. You know, you are like a star and you shine brightly, my pal number ones. And that's another thing they've noticed about you, how much you shine. And how the people that have projected onto you and put that shame onto you, I think this reading's going to reveal a lot, I'm hearing from spirits. It's like they put and projected their own shame onto you because you shine so brightly, my pile number ones. And that's one of the first things they've noticed about you, how as you heal and surrender to that feeling, and honor your feelings, it's like you really also inspire this person to feel their own emotions and to heal themselves, because we have the muse of emotions right opposite the star. So you are like a muse to this person in the sense of your emotional nature. This person finds your emotional nature and your ability to heal and nurture yourself to be a strength, to be a fierceness within you, because it takes a lot of courage to look at those deep emotions within ourselves and nurture that version or that inner child version of us that needed that. It does take a lot of courage. And I almost feel like this person sees that bravery within you that you may not even fathom yourself. This person sees that courage within you that you may not even fully fathom within yourself, and your strength and your power. I think you aren't fully aware of it, but you are starting to uncover and awaken to it. And I think that's also one of the first things they've noticed about you. And when I say this person sees this, it's because I feel this person sees you on a deeper level than most. If you have ever felt misunderstood in your life, I feel like this person is not going to misunderstand you. I think they see you on a deep level, and they see how bright you shine. I'm hearing that song I'm an Orange Moon by Erykah Badu, and she basically talks about how she's an orange moon and she shines so bright, and she looks at the man in front of her, I think, and I can't really remember the lyrics off by heart, but she basically says how she shines so bright and how he does too. Of course, this reading does not relate to gender, but it's just like an example of the energy. And she says that they're the same because they both shine bright and they both have that same pain of like people projecting their own insecurities, shame, and wounds onto them. And it's like, she's like, I'm an orange moon, I shine bright and you shine bright too. I can't remember exactly, but something along those lines. So I'm hearing that song. So I think this person just notices that within you. And that's one of the first things they notice about you. Your light and how much you shine and how bright you are. Okay? This person also notices how you've been rebirthing yourself. Spirit is showing me the panther. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but perhaps that's significant for some of you. I just got a notification. I've gone through hard times before and I can overcome them again. So I think this person just sees your strength, because panthers do remind me of strength, and my Wi-Fi is not working. But if you know, then you can, let me know down in the comments. take the messages how you resonate with them, my pile ones, and trust your intuition, because I think the next part of this message is this person also notices how intuitive you are. So trust your intuition and always take the messages as per your own life, okay? I think the reason this person understands you so deeply and sees you so deeply is because you mirror something they felt to them. It's like the more the person on your mind gets to know you, the more it gets mirrored to them themselves. It's like they get to know you and then they get to know a deeper part of themselves as they get to know you. And I think this person relates to your pain a lot. And that's why they can see it so deeply. And how you just need that safety, how you just need that nurturing. And maybe you don't need it, but I think this person wants to give that to you. This person has also been noticing how you've been creating the sense of safety for yourself, how you are no longer attracted to the things you were attracted to in the past. And what I mean by this is, for example, let's say you had friendships in the past and, maybe they didn't treat you right, but like at the time you didn't know better. This is just an example, to take it as it resonates. But like, let's say you had that and there was like a pattern of a certain types of friends that, like, let's say for example, I saw like people pleasing, and there's a fly here now. So let's just say, for example, let's say you had friends that were kind of like using you and kind of jealous of you because you shine so brightly. I'm just using an example of an energy I've already seen. And let's say it was a pattern that kept showing up in the past. But now that you have started healing that worthiness within yourself, it's like, no, I deserve a better type of love. I deserve a love that pours into me. I'm worthy of that. I'm worthy of having a love that is deeply rooted in love and nothing less than what you deserve. Okay? And I'm seeing that this person notices how you're no longer attracted to people, places, things that are going to hurt you, that are going to drain your energy, that are going to just make you not feel the best within yourself, because it's like this feeling of you're worthy of having a fun and happy life. You're worthy of having the most fulfilled life where you shine brightly and where you show off your talents and gifts, and you're seen and admired for that. But you also deserve a life full of happiness and joy and this feeling of reciprocal love and this feeling of people that really care for you, like genuinely, you know what I mean? And there's this feeling of like you deserve a safe space. You deserve everything you've ever wanted in your heart, everything you've ever wished for in your heart. You deserve that and you're worthy of that. And that is basically what this person has noticed about you, the first things they've noticed about you. I think this person sees the best parts of your personality that you haven't even seen yet. And what I mean by this is, I feel like you are creating the best version of yourself as you rebirth yourself and as you transform, and you're finding the parts of yourself that make you confident. You're finding your own inner strength. You're finding your voice, I'm hearing. You're finding your gifts. Like, for example, the intuition energy, that is a gift. And I think you also have a lot of healing energy. And I'm seeing like you almost be like a wounded healer. I'm seeing some of you have gifts and talents within you that this person has noticed. the beautiful diamonds within your soul that are yet to be uncovered. And it's like this person has noticed little snippets of it and who you're creating yourself to be. And that's what this person has noticed most about you, how those diamonds within your soul are waiting for you to unleash them. I think this person also notices how beautiful you are and how you just have some talents within you. And I don't just mean physical beauty, because you do have a lot of physical beauty, but also your inner beauty and your inner strength. And I think this person notices how you can just do things so gracefully and be so talented and good at it. I'm hearing someone like hoots outside. Maybe some of you are good at driving. Or maybe you're starting to take the driver's seat in your life and really go after what you want. But I'm feeling like some of you even have creative talents that you do not realize yet, that this person has seen within you. And I think this person just notices how bright your future is going to be, because if you are already transforming at this rapid rate, I'm hearing like a sentence. You know when those Instagram quotes are like, it's over for these bees, the B word, it's over for these bees when I do this or when I do this. Like I'm hearing that quote. So it's like over for these bees because you're constantly transforming and creating a different reality where there is everything you desire. And I think you're also creating the best version of yourself to be coming out. And it's like over for these people as soon as you bring that out, and the fly is still flying around. So, you know, I think you're creating a version of yourself that is confident within yourself, that has so much self-love within yourself, where you have so much safety within yourself, that sense of belief within yourself where other people's opinions, it's like it doesn't matter to you because you're free of that. And I think this person just, the first things they've noticed about you is how magical your soul is and how much of a ray of color and sunshine you are. Because I'm just seeing like how infectious your smile is, how infectious your laughter is, how infectious your positivity and magic is, how gentle you are, and how you're seen as like a miracle to this person and a blessing to them. And I think that's what they recognize about you. They also recognize the traits within you that are full of love, full of patience, full of truth, and how you're kind of freeing yourself of the past and creating a new reality full of this magical energy. I think one of the first things this person's also noticed about you is how you're leveling up in your life. And I just feel like this person sees your potential of who you're about to become, who you're about to transform into, and how your life is about to transform as you take steps towards this. And I'm hearing this song. I'm feeling like this reading ends off on a positive note. I'm hearing the song, she comes in colors everywhere, she combs her hair, she's like a rainbow. So there's something about you being like a rainbow, regardless of gender. There's something about you being a ray of sunshine. And that's one of the first things they've noticed within you, and how you're creating a reality where those rainbows can come out, where that magic can come out, where, you know, that sunshine can come out. Because even in this card, like the sun is starting to rise. So that's something I've noticed here. You're also really, really protected. I feel like the people that didn't see you in the past weren't really having good intentions towards you. So they never saw you fully, but this person does. So that's something I'm seeing here. I'm seeing like this is really sticking out to me, this around her hands. And I'm seeing it like ropes being cut off your arms, liberation. So that's very, very interesting. I'm also hearing a song. It goes like, in a past life, something like that. So I think this person feels a strong connection to you, almost like, you know, maybe you've met before in other lifetimes. So this is what I see in your reading, my pile number ones. I really hope that this reading resonated. These were what they notice about you first. The first things they notice about you. I really hope that this resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this green Aventurine crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what are the first things they notice about you. So you chose the card Joy. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of your cards. But before I do, please note that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest, as the messages may differ for everyone watching. Let's see what shows up in your reading for what are the first things they notice about you, the person on your mind. Okay, my pile number twos. For your cards, we have Celestial Alignment. We have Wisdom with Learning, Joy, Art, and Music. We have Twin Flames with Soul Partner and Eternal Connection. We have the Five of Emotions, which is the Five of Cups. We have the Hierophant. Ooh, we have the Eight of Voices, which is the Eight of Swords. This wanted to come out in reverse, so I'm just going to honor it like that. We have the World Cosmos, which is the World card. I think I see where this reading is going. We have the Page of Emotions, which is the Page of Cups. We have the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Materials, which is the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Emotions, which is Two of Cups. Okay, my pile number twos. As I tap into the energy, I'm hearing a strong ringing in my right ear. So some of you could be clairaudient. I feel this is my intuitive pile mixed with my pure souls pile. I don't know, these days the piles can have been like mixed around. Maybe there's certain messages here and there. I don't really know what's going on, but this is what I'm feeling. Some of you could be really intuitive, where there's this feeling of you being very empathetic. You can feel things about other people. You can feel energies. You can feel, you know, other people's intentions. I'm even feeling like physical pain in my foot for a few seconds. So maybe some of you can even feel other people's physical ailments. I'm feeling like I'm hearing medicine person, like you have a lot of healing energy, and you may also be clairaudient, where you hear spirit with ringing in your ears, or with, you know, messages from spirit by hearing it, or hearing songs that kind of get stuck in your head with messages of wisdom. So this is the first thing this person notices about you, how intuitive you are, how in tune you are with those realms, on the emotional realm, on the heart space realm, but also like there's something about you being really connected to your heart and your emotions that allows you to connect deeply to your intuition and those spiritual realms. So that's something. And one of the first things this person has noticed about you, how in tune you are with the cosmos, how in tune you are with, heavenly energies. I almost feel like some of you are seen as like an angel in human form to this person, because there's something about you just being very celestial, like out of this world. Or some of you could relate to being starseeds. And I feel like a very much like head in the clouds energy from these two cards. Some of you have Pisces placements or water placements. I'm hearing Cancer. And some of you don't. It's just that you connect on the emotional realm really deeply and you connect to your heart really deeply. I'm hearing Leo and Earth sign energy as well. So this is what I see here. I'm also seeing Libra. Usually I don't give signs, but I don't know why I'm seeing signs. Anyways, I kind of just see this head in the clouds, very much like dreamer type of energy, and you being very connected to your heart space and to your emotions. And that's something I'm seeing, like this lunar energy here. Like you connect to the lunar energies of emotion, of intuition, the divine feminine energy. Divine feminine does not have to relate to gender, but you also connect very deeply to your divine masculine energy with the sun here. So you're very balanced in both. I don't know if this person is spiritual or not, but this is, maybe qualities and traits they've noticed within you, like you're very intuitive, connected to your emotions, but you're also connected to that side of you that takes action, that protects yourself, that puts yourself out there, that I'm hearing like sacred action. So you're connected to both polarities, or I could see this as like the yin and yang. You're connected to both, or maybe one of you relate to the sun energy, moon energy, star energy. I don't know. Something about the planets here. Maybe one of you connect to astrology a lot, or you like the planets or astronomy or the stars, or like I know one of you commented about like your person liking Star Wars movies and things like that. So I'm seeing that, but there's this feeling of one of the first things they've noticed about you is this dreamer, head in the clouds quality within you. Anyways, I just felt like a negative energy, not yours or this person's, like outside influences. And I don't mean this to scare you, my pile number twos. I just feel it's jealousy from others. And I don't know why I'm connecting to it, but maybe this is something this person has noticed within you, that since you have so much of this dreamer quality within you, you're able to, I feel you channel messages and ideas from the divine, from the angelic realms, from higher realms, or what I would consider starseed realms. From those higher realms, it's like you channel messages from that, and you bring those ideas from those higher realms into earth, and you ground it and you create it on earth. So that's something I'm seeing. Some of you are creative, whereas some of you just have, amazing ideas, and you have this dreamer, visionary quality to you. And that's something this person notices about you. And that's one of the first things they've noticed about you, how much this dreamer quality in you is such a visionary aspect to you that is so innovative, and that's one of the first things they've noticed about you, and how that sometimes can draw jealousy towards you. And you may not even notice this, that people are jealous of this quality you have, but this person has. And this person has noticed how, maybe people treat you differently when you speak your truth, when you speak your ideas, when you show this dreamer, an innovative, kind of visionary quality to you. You may not even notice the way people react to it. So that's something I see here. And I think this person thinks that you have a brilliant mind, and it's like you follow your heart through everything you do. And I think that's one thing this person has noticed within you. And they find it very beautiful how you bring those divine energies of what you want to dream up, the reality you want to create, and you bring it down to earth. And that's something I see here. And that may not even be something you notice within yourself. I feel like this person thinks that you're very powerful, my pile number 2s. That you have so much power within you that you don't even realize it. I'm seeing the number 1111, and you have this divine quality to you. Okay, that's something I see here. And it feels like Uranus in Aquarius, Neptune in Aquarius energy. This energy of being so innovative with your ideas and the things you want to create, that it's like your higher self speaks to you and guides you into which ideas to use to plant as seeds on earth in your physical material realm. What I mean by this is, let's say, for example, I'm hearing, I dream a dream. What is it? I dreamt a dream. I don't know what it is. It's like a song from Tangled, and they're basically singing about how they have a dream for something. So let's say you have a dream of something. Let's use an example of something creative, because I'm seeing a creative energy. You see that fly is flying around from pile 1. That is the jealous energy. Some of you are creative and people are jealous of that quality. And that's what this person has noticed, how powerful you are, but how humble you are where you don't even notice it. Okay? So let's use the example of creativity. Let's say you dream something and you really have a dream to be an artist or a poet, I'm hearing. And let's say you paint something or you write something, and it's like maybe you don't have inspiration today, but tonight you go to sleep and maybe you dream something that you're supposed to create and take those higher realms into the physical by creating. And let's say you dream something and it's a really intuitive message full of wisdom, but you don't even realize it. And as you paint it or as you write it, maybe this person reads it or looks at it and admires it, sees your potential, sees how you created it from your heart, and how your mind is so magnificent, is what I'm hearing, and how in tune you are. And it's like you nurture that inner part of yourself by following that joy within you, by following your heart and creating your dreams on earth. And this doesn't necessarily have to be art. It can be anything. It can be a dream you have and you're following that dream and planting seeds of what was shown to you by the stars. I'm hearing that song, I get messages from the stars. So there's this feeling here of like you almost getting messages from the divine of who you are meant to become in this lifetime and who you are meant to grow into. And I feel like this person, one of the first things they've noticed about you is your potential and who you're going to become. And as you follow your heart, I see this as making a deal with your higher self or shaking your higher self's hand, because the Muse of Materials is right opposite the Hierophant, and I see this as like your higher self, guiding you, and you maybe even helping your future self by taking the steps forward, even if other people don't understand the dream you have. It's like, you may get some people that project their own lack or loss onto you when you try and go after what your heart is telling you, what your heart wants to create in this lifetime and what your heart wants to achieve. And I feel this has to do with career, but it could also just be different things in your life, For example, I'll give you my own one. I know it's not about me, but it's just an example to show you the energy. When I started my tarot business, there are some certain people in my family that are very religious that wouldn't understand the dream I have. And I didn't tell them about, me even putting myself out there like that. It's 13:13 on the clock. Divine feminine goddess energy. And I don't mean that in a form of gender, but I mean that as the goddess is with you. I feel some of you have Mother Gaia around you. That's something I see. Or divine feminine deities around you. Okay? Whatever you're connected to. I feel like there are deities around you that are representations of the divine feminine that are also guiding you for some of you. So as I was saying in my example, not everyone will understand the dream we have, but when we follow our heart and we follow our intuition, we're following that divine path that Spirit has for us. And I kind of went over on a little tangent there to kind of describe this energy. But this is what I see of what are the first things this person has noticed about you, your potential that you do not even fathom yourself, my pal ones, and how beautiful and brilliant your mind is and that visionary quality you have. So, before we continue with your reading, I do have a small favor to ask from you, my pile number 2s. The last 3 months, 77% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the videos I've posted, if you like this reading up until now, can you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button? Because it helps my channel more than you know. And the bigger the channel gets, the more content I can put out and create for you guys. So I want to say thank you for all your love, all your support. And I'm sending you so much love and gratitude for you just being here. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the reading. So, like I said, there's something about the divine guiding you, the stars guiding you, maybe even astrology guiding you. I'm hearing your North Node is an important aspect. Maybe this person sees you coming into your North Node energy and notices that. Maybe, I don't know if you do astrology or you like astrology, or like if this person knows about it or not, but like I don't know why Spirit is showing me that, but maybe it's not just like this person thinking your North Node energy. Maybe this is just Spirit showing me that if you don't resonate to that. But the feeling I get here is almost like let me give you my own example so that you can understand this energy. I know, not my own example, but someone I know. Someone I know has a Libra North Node, if I'm not mistaken, and she makes beautiful, beautiful dresses for a living. And her creations are just so amazing that it just puts me in awe, because she creates from her heart. And the things she creates, she pours love into when she makes the dresses. She has a lot of healing energy and she pours that love into those dresses. And, often her clients will come back and say, I feel so beautiful in this dress because I just feel so much love when I wear it. I feel love for myself and things like that. And, you know, she really is using a gift by making people feel beautiful in the things they wear. And that can be healing in itself. And that is, you know, part of her destiny, who she's supposed to become, because the North Node is destiny. So even if this person, let's say, for example, let's say maybe she's part of this pile. Let's say maybe her person sees that within her, but doesn't know about North Node energies, but just sees her, you know, like spreading that positivity through what she does, through her heart, and then sees her aligning to that version of herself that she wants to grow into. And I'm using her as an example for you because I see this energy within you, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. There's somebody you're growing into that is the higher self version of you with this card here. And it's like, as you become this version of yourself you were always meant to be, you are stepping into your superpower. You are stepping into your destiny. You are stepping into that divine person you are, that you were always meant to become and grow into. And I feel like this is one of the first things this person has noticed about you. So I see you kind of just planting those seeds of who you want to become and grow into who you are right now. And not everyone is going to understand the path you take, because you, my pile number 2s, are very unique, and this is something this person has seen within you. And I think all these traits I've mentioned are your superpowers, my pile 2s. It's like this person notices what makes you so powerful, what makes you so divine in some way. And this is what I feel here. And with these swans, like I said, some of you relate to starseed energy, whereas some of you relate to being pure souls, angelic in some way. I feel like one of the things here, if you relate to that, one of the first things they've noticed about you is how much of a pure soul you have, how much of a big heart you have. You have this abundant form of love within you. You have this richness of this divine quality within your soul, this angelic, celestial nature you have. And it's so abundant and so powerful how big your heart is. And that is one of the first things this person has also noticed within you, and how you're going to have an abundance of growth in this lifetime, because I feel like you're always growing, you're always transforming, always blossoming and blooming into the best version of yourself. And that's one of the first things this person has noticed about you. Spirit is also showing me the elephant. So the elephant relates to this energy of being a nurturer, because I don't know why Spirit is showing me a painting I have in my room. And it's like of a little baby elephant being nurtured by a mommy elephant. So I don't know if some of you have a very nurturing energy. There's something about that this person has noticed within you, and how your power is that ability to connect so deeply to your heart. I'm hearing the higher heart chakra energies, and how your heart just shines out so beautifully. I think this person has also noticed how when you love fearlessly. You know, you kind of surrender and put all your trust in that person. You know, even if you've had heartbreaks in the past, grief in the past, it's like you understand that, you know, maybe the pain of the past has hurt you, but like in order to, how do I put this lightly? Sometimes in order to receive that love, we have to be open to receiving it. And sometimes spirit is showing me, like when we go on a bicycle when we're young, when we're a kid, and we go on a bicycle and we're just learning to, ride a bicycle. And, we kind of have to learn about love. That is the feeling I get here. So we kind of have to learn how to be a lover on earth. Sometimes maybe we learn through people, like lessons through people, like, okay, maybe this is not the type of person I want in my life. I'd actually like someone more like this. Spirit is taking me back to a dream I had last night. I don't know why I'm getting so much dream energy. Some of you definitely have Pisces placements, or like water placements, or you're very in tune with the dream realm, or some of you lucid dream. I'm hearing, because I'm hearing that song, I had these lucid dreams. So I don't know, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Pisces Mercury for some of you, Pisces Moon for some of you, or 12th house. Anyways, what was I saying now? Spirit just reminded me. I had a dream last night and I didn't know whether it was for me or for someone else. But usually I'll sometimes have dreams for clients, or for, like my client readings, or for YouTube sometimes. But what I dreamt was I was at this restaurant and the universe was basically showing me a message as guidance, okay? And I was at a restaurant, and it kind of relates to a reel I saw the other day. And I was at this restaurant and I was ordering food at the restaurant. And when they brought me my food, I was very unsatisfied with it. And I was like, do I really like this? I'm not sure if I like this so much. And then I kind of got the message from the dream that if we order food at the restaurant, we can always, return that food if it's not what we wanted. And I was kind of getting this message. It's not to do with restaurants, but, when we order something from the universe, just like when we order something from a restaurant, we trust that it's going to come to us. But sometimes we order something and we think we want a certain thing, but then it actually comes to us and we're like, I don't think I really like this that much. And sometimes it can relate to things in our life, relationships, jobs we have. And it's like, we order something, we think we want something, we follow our heart, we get it, and we're like, maybe this relationship is not best for me. Maybe this is what I thought I wanted, but actually I see that this person's traits over here, for example, maybe they're selfish. I don't think this resonates with me. I think I need a partner. I'm hearing a ringing in my ear again. I need a partner that is more open to pouring into me because I'm a generous person, for example. Or they had traits that were very good, but I don't think I can be in this relationship. It don't serve me. I'm hearing it don't relate to me, it don't align to me. And then it's like, okay, but this person had this trait that I really admire, so I'm going to order this from the universe where, okay, that person before had a trait I really admired, where they were so much like sunshine to me. They brought in a lot of laughter into my life. I'd like that in a partner, please, universe. Like that kind of energy. But then to add on that, I'd like a person that is selfless, that is going to pour into my heart the way I pour into them. And then it's like the universe takes your order, says, sorry, person like pile 2, not sorry, but like, okay, I'll return this and get you something that is actually aligned to you. And it's like the universe brings you your order again and you're like, yes, I'm satisfied with this. I like this. I'm going to take this home. And that is a feeling I get here. So sometimes we almost have to ride that bicycle or experience that dissatisfaction in not just relationships, but in our life. For example, in a job, sometimes we have to go through that period of feeling stuck or feeling that emotion to understand it and to learn from it and to learn, okay, that actually doesn't align to me. Something else much greater aligns to me. And I'm going to go after it and get it. And that is the feeling I see here. So with the number 5, Spirit is showing you the number 5. And the point I'm getting into is you've gone through certain things in your life where you felt unsatisfied, where you felt like, this isn't aligned to me, where you really had to create change in your life and cycles that no longer served you. Leave situations and jobs and relationships, friendships that no longer served you to liberate yourself and, really accept, okay, this is what I want, not this. You know what I mean? This is what my heart is telling me, not this. And I'm seeing this is what this person has noticed within you, because it's like, ooh, sorry for bumping the desk. It's like this feeling of you ending cycles, of feeling stuck within places that aren't aligned to you, and making a lot of huge changes within yourself, but also your external reality to align to things that are meant for you. And that's something I see here this person has noticed about you. This person has also noticed how, as you were learning to ride that bike, maybe you fell off a few times and you hurt your knee, and, maybe you learned, okay, I shouldn't ride the bicycle like this because then I can fall down. And that is the feeling I get here. It's like you learned from the painful situations in your life. And I'm feeling like there was a lot of grief from previous relationships or connections where there was a lack or scarcity of reciprocal connections. And it's like you had to, well, maybe you not had to, but like some part of you has or is starting to come to forgiveness for those that have hurt you. And it's like, I'm hearing, how do I put this into words? I'm hearing that you learned from your pain and you liberated yourself of it by accepting that, hey, I deserve and I am worthy of a partner, a friend that pours into me, that reciprocates my love. I'm worthy of that, and I'm going to liberate myself by leaving and ending the cycle, but not holding on to the pain, because maybe this person was emotionally unavailable and they did not have the capacity to love me. So holding on to that anger is just hurting me in the end. It's like, what is that saying? Drinking poison and expecting the other person to be hurt from it. It's like that energy. So you've come to some kind of understanding. Maybe it doesn't excuse the way it did hurt you, and your feelings are valid totally and completely, but it's like, I can't hold on to this pain or this resentment, because in the end it's only hurting me and it's only preventing me from moving forward. So it's like you haven't forgiven them for them to come back into your life, or maybe you haven't yet, but you're like on that journey. Of course we forgive people in our own time, and sometimes it takes time to process our emotions to get to that place of being able to forgive people. But this is just the energy I'm seeing within you of what this person has first noticed within you, how you've liberated yourself of that, and how you are starting or have or are on the journey of forgiving even those that have hurt you. And I think this is what I mean by this person says your heart is so abundant and so beautiful, and how you've been growing, how you've been planting seeds of love within yourself, flowers of love, a garden of love within your own soul. And I'm seeing 333, and you've been, creating this garden of love within your own soul. And it's almost like that garden of love, you're planting, but then also watering those flowers and nurturing yourself. It's like you're watering your own garden and nurturing yourself, and those plants are starting to grow. Those flowers of love are starting to grow within yourself, and it's starting to grow within the pieces of your heart that needed that love before, where you didn't receive it. And it's now like you've come to a place where you can love fearlessly and almost like surrender to this feeling of trust within the universe. And that's something this person has noticed within you. And one of the first things they've noticed in you, like how you have a heart of gold, I'm hearing, and how you've built up some sense of self-love. Spirit is showing me the peacock, how you are starting to stand out and really show your feathers, because you deserve to be seen and admired and appreciated for all your beautiful qualities and traits, my pal number twos. And I just feel like you have this abundant form of love that this person has noticed within you first. This person has also noticed how fun you are to be around, how you just follow your heart, even though maybe you even follow your intuition where other people don't understand that, but you're not meant to be following the crowd. You're meant to be following your own heart. And that's something this person really admires and respects within you. I also feel like you've been following your passion, you've been following your pleasure, and you've been kind of creating space for that joy in your life and making space for it, because it's important as humans that we do fill our lives and our heart up with things that bring us joy. So that's something this person has also noticed within you. This person has also noticed how passionate you are about life. This person has also noticed how you give off this wounded healer energy, and I'm seeing the eye. I forgot what it's called, but it's like that Egyptian eye symbol. I don't know what it's called. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know what it's called, but I'm seeing that like clairvoyantly. So there's something about, like, this is similar to pile one, where this person really sees you on a deep level. And, maybe people in the past that misunderstand you, or people now that misunderstand you or don't get you, it's like they try to put you in a box or try to change you and don't accept you for you being you. And there's something about this person really understanding you on a deep level, because you're very protected. So those that aren't going to see you or misunderstand you, it's like they don't have the right intentions towards you. So they're not going to see all that beautiful, magnificent light within you. You know what I mean? And that is the message I see here. And this person notices how when you really speak up for what you want, you bring that into your reality. This person also maybe notices how you've become more outspoken for your needs and the things you want or expect in your connections and boundaries and things like that, how you've been growing, how you've been learning wisdom. And I feel like this person has also noticed how you've been a guide to them or a guide to others, because there's something about you being a really loyal person. Spirit is showing me the wolf spirit. And the wolf spirit is such a loyal animal guide, because it takes care of its, young ones, and it really sticks to that energy, and it goes in a pack, and it's like that family type of energy. You treat those around you like family, and you're very loyal. And that's something this person has also, one of the first things they've noticed about you. I also feel like this person feels like they have a telepathic connection with you. Like you two just get or understand each other. It's almost like you're one person or other halves of each other. And that's something I see here. And I think this person also, one of the first things they've noticed about you is how you're forming this deeper connection to yourself, but also to the beauty of life. And you're filling your physical material world with things that light up your heart as you have ended cycles, and how you've also brought so much change into their life. Because I feel like this person feels like you're very much the same person in two different bodies with twin flames here. Or this person definitely feels this is a divine connection that aligns to them and their heart, and that the universe is just telling them this is the one kind of energy. And if it's not romantic, then I feel like this person, while for most of you it's romantic with the Two of Cups, whereas for others of you it's like friendship with a lot of love, where you feel like so similar, like almost like other halves of each other. And that's something I see here. I think this person also notices how much you shine, your star qualities, and your potential within yourself, and how you love from an unconditional place. I think this person also notices how good you are with children. That's something I see, and how protective you are over those you love. I think this person also feels like they have a past life connection to you, and there's something about you being so truthful, so honest, and so trustworthy. And that's something this person, one of the first things this person has noticed about you. So this was your reading, my pile number 2s. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this Carnelian crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what are the first things they notice about you, the person on your mind. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. You chose the card Harvest. Let me go ahead and add the rest of your cards. Let's see what shows up today. Okay, so for your cards, we have Awakening, we have Divine Feminine with magnetic and receptive power. We have Tenderness with true love and compassion. I don't know why I'm seeing this, but last night I had a vision of a giraffe. Like a sweet, sweet, sweet giraffe, like while I was falling asleep. And I think that message was for you. So I'll tell you about it in a moment when I lay out your cards. So we have the Empress here. It's very weird, I say, because pile 2 also I had a dream for them. And then like it's now showing up in their reading, and for you I had a vision for you last night. Sometimes I see things before the time and I don't know who it's for until I see it again. We have the Two of Materials, which is the Two of Pentacles. We have the Six of Inspiration, which is the Six of Wands. We have the Six of Materials, which is the Six of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Emotions, which is the Queen of Cups. We have the Lovers. I'm noticing a lot of the number 6 in your reading. So that could be significant to you or this person. We have the Fool card. And lastly, we have the High Priestess. I'm also hearing birds outside. Some of you could be connected to birds in some way. So, my pile number 3s, now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what the first things they have noticed or they are noticing about you. So, as I was speaking about the giraffe vision, I was kind of seeing it as like Madagascar. I don't know if you've ever watched that movie, but like there was a giraffe in it, if I'm not mistaken, and he was so sweet. I can't really remember, but if I'm not mistaken, there was, and that's the vision I saw last night. And I saw this giraffe just being so sweet, and nurturing, as if the giraffe was like kissing me in some way. And I feel like the giraffe is a representation of your love together or the way you love this person. Because giraffes usually have long necks and they're really, really tall. So there's something about you. I don't feel this has to do with the physical. Some of you could be tall and they could love that about you or your height. But the feeling I get from this is it's a metaphor. Because the giraffe is like so tall, it can see further than most humans or most animals, you know. And it can kind of be high up in the sky and see things below from a distance. So there's something about you kind of connecting to those higher realms, my pile number 3s, those higher realms in the heavens of love. And I'm feeling like this is a mixture of my magical souls with my pure souls. I don't know, the energies have been really mixed lately, like in each of the piles. And I think it's because different messages come through for different people at different times of their life. So Spirit is switching it up a little bit. And the giraffe represents this energy of like being high up in the sky. So I feel like some of you have this type of love within you, with the heart even shining out here in the Empress. This type of love within you that is from the higher realms. It's like you, even with this angel wings here, it's like you give this deeper type of love. I normally wouldn't read the lovers in this way, but it's like you give this deeper type of love that is almost like serene, angelic, magical in some way, okay? It's like you bring love from the higher realms down to earth. And if you don't relate to the heavens, then maybe you relate to connecting to the higher realms of those magical, intuitive, and kind of like mystical, celestial realms. Even with all the planets here, I feel like maybe some of you like astrology, or some of you have gifts of intuition here with the High Priestess. You connect to those higher realms. And actually, before I started your reading, I was kind of looking out of the window. I took a little break before, like a little 5-minute break after pile 2. And then I kind of looked out at the window and I saw a nature spirit like out of the corner of my eye. Like, it almost freaked me out, but I wasn't scared. It was like a good energy, if that makes sense. And then I saw a fairy like fly around. And also I'm seeing mermaid energy, and I'm seeing like the ship is really standing out to me here. I'm seeing mermaid energy, but I'm seeing Nemo, finding Nemo when he goes to that ship and he touches the boat and they're like, don't touch the boat, don't touch the boat, something about that. That's something I'm seeing. I have no idea what it means for you, but let me just meditate on it a little bit and see what I see here. Okay, I see what it is. So if you have formulated your own meaning to it and you already know what it means, take it as it resonates and always trust your intuition. But this is merely just my perception of it. If you want to read it or see that message in a different way, if it means something significant to you in your own life that only you would know and I wouldn't know, then trust your intuition, because you're very intuitive, my pile threes. But it's opposite the true love card, and it kind of reminds me to what I said in pile 2. So some of you may be from pile 2, where I said to them, sometimes in order to fall in love, we have to really go forward with courage. And it does relate to the cards here, because we have the Lovers and the Fool card. And the Lovers card talks about this deep love and commitment we make to someone. The Lovers is not just about love. That is a common misconception. It's also about choice. You know, if we see this card come out in a love reading, it's about choosing to be with someone regardless of the feelings, right next to the Queen of Cups. Regardless of feelings, regardless of, you know, the circumstances or external situations. It's like, I choose to be with you and I'm going to commit to you. It's that type of energy. And with the Fool card next to it, it's kind of like this energy of jumping into the unknown with someone. When we really, I said to pile 2 that, you know, sometimes in love we have to ride a bicycle and fall off our bicycle a few times to get the hang of it, of love. And I'm seeing it in a different way for you, where it's like, I'm jumping into the unknown with this person and I'm choosing to love them. I'm choosing to be by their side. And I'm hearing that song By Your Side by Sade. And it's a very beautiful song if you want to go listen to it. It has very beautiful lyrics. It's kind of like, I'll always be by your side through anything, like that type of energy. And it's a very, very sweet song. And maybe this is what this person has noticed in you, how you kind of maybe have fear to fall in love, like Nemo shouldn't go up and touch the boat because he can be taken away. It's kind of like this feeling of maybe the shadow self or our fear telling us, don't go towards love, don't take that leap of faith. But if we don't jump into the unknown with a person, how can we ever really know what love is if we don't try? It's just like if we want to achieve success of some kind, for example, and we need to take some kind of step that we don't know is going to work. We're kind of stepping into the unknown, but trusting and hoping that the universe will catch us. And whatever is meant to be will be. And I feel this energy here of what this person has noticed about you is how you are able to love them from a committed place and step into the unknown with them, even though there is no guarantee of this love turning into something greater. And what I mean by this is, I'm hearing Love is a Battlefield by... It's like in that movie 13 Going on 30, and she's kind of like, she talks about how love is a risk, and she's talking to these young girls and how love is a risk, and we don't always know what's going to happen with that person. You know, it's not to say that if we jump into the unknown that something bad is going to happen with the person we love. You know, sometimes couples break up for various of reasons, and it's not always because of betrayal or cheating. Sometimes it's like just, you know, you don't resonate together, or circumstances don't work out, or maybe it was not meant to be for a long time. But sometimes love is a risk, and sometimes we have to take that leap of faith. Just like if we go to a new job, we have to take a leap of faith and trust and hope that it works out for the best. And I think this person has noticed this about you, how, you know, as much as your fear or the shadow self tells you to not go towards love, to not throw yourself into the deep end of unlimited possibility and the unknown, and sometimes the unknown can be scary to humans. It's a natural, normal human thing, but it's like, when we can see it in a different perspective and imagine it like we're jumping into space here and it's like it's a beautiful adventure. Or like if we, for example, the example I have is like, let's say we're traveling to a new country. We don't know if we're going to like it or not, but we are exploring and seeing it as adventure. So I see it's like this person notices this quality or trait within you to jump into committing to love, even though your fear is telling you something, and jumping into it and seeing it as an adventure, even though your fear says no. And it's like you follow your heart. You follow what your heart is telling you, and you listen to your heart and you listen to your intuition, even if others can't quite understand or fathom what your intuition is telling you or what your heart is telling you. And this is what this person has noticed about you, how when you really want something, you're going to go after it, jump into the unknown, commit to it, and see it as an adventure of a beautiful situation or experience to experience. Okay, and I feel here this person thinks that the love you have helps them grow and bloom. It's like this person has noticed how much you yourself are someone that is always growing, blooming, blossoming into the best version of yourself, and you really commit to the things you love. You really commit to the people you love, and you're loyal to them. And it's like, okay, maybe my trust issues are telling me this, but I'm taking a step into that direction because everything in life is a risk. You know what I mean? So that's the message I see here. And that's one of the first things this person has noticed about you. And back to me talking about mermaids and fairies. Like I'm noticing these glitters here. Like I think this person has noticed how magical you are and how much magic you bring into this world if you don't relate to that heavenly energy. So that's something I see. It's like you glow and you bring down sparkles and you bring down this magical fantasy world into the human world, and it's like your heart just shines out. Your heart is so filled with this true kind of love. And I think this is what this person has noticed about you. One of the first things they've noticed about you. So I do have a small favor to ask from you. The last 3 months, 77% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the videos I've posted, if you like this channel, if you like this reading up until now, can you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, because it helps my channel more than you know, and the bigger the channel gets, the more content I can put out and create for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your love and support. I have so much gratitude in my heart for you just being here, and thank you, and enjoy the rest of the reading. And with the magical part, I'm kind of seeing this energy here of like the Little Mermaid. I don't know if it's an actual scene in the Little Mermaid, but I'm seeing that energy where she's like, you know, swimming around a ship, and maybe there's like eels coming out of that ship. And it's like these eels want to attack her. I don't know if it was actually part of the movie. I'm not sure, but I'm seeing that vision of like the Little Mermaid. And there's something here about maybe like the other humans around you didn't quite understand this magical version to you, didn't quite understand how you are able to really connect deeply to your emotions and your heart and your intuition, and to that adventurous, magical side of you, that colorful side of you, that sparkly, magnificent side of you. And it's like, those people are like eels, and, you know, eels shock people. So I see that as like, they are in their shadow self, and they themselves maybe have that side to them, like, and they haven't accepted it within themselves. So for example, let's say I am someone that brings that magic out in myself in dancing, for example. and I dance my heart away because it's my passion, it's what I love. And even though maybe like, you know how when you go after something and then people are like, oh my gosh, but like that's 1 in a million chance of like you getting it. But like with the Fool card, I don't feel this is just love. I feel like this is everything in life because it's opposite the Six of Wands. It's like you really take leaps of faith into what your heart is telling you to do, where your heart is leading you, and you jump into the unknown, and it's like you trust your intuition. And even though maybe others may not understand why your intuition is leading you in that direction, and let's say for example, I danced my heart away and it's really what I love to do, and even if I don't make success out of it, at least I'm doing what I love. And that is my thought process. But let's say this person that is projecting onto me with this eel energy, they are seeing me live in my truth. They are seeing me express my magical side, express what my heart is desiring, and maybe they can see potential within me that I don't even see within myself. And it's like maybe they wanted to do something of their own. Like maybe they wanted to do something crazy, like act or model or sing or whatever. And it's like maybe their parents or the people around them told them they could never do it. And it's like maybe they went to a job that they hated, kind of just worked a job that they didn't really love, and now they're projecting onto you and shocking you with their own hurt, because it's like you're following your heart and they're projecting some part of their own pain onto you because they see your potential. That's just an example of what I see here. So I think this person has noticed how beautiful this side to you is and how full of color you are, my pile number 3s, because even with the sun symbolism here in the background, you give me a real sunset energy. I don't know if you've ever seen the sunset, and it's just so magical and so beautiful. One of the most beautiful things on earth to look at. And I don't just feel like it's your physical beauty. You do have a lot of magnetic physical beauty that this person admires within you, with the divine feminine magnetic and receptive power, as well as the Empress. This kind of siren-like energy of magnetic drawing you in, of like luring you in, of being so magnetic to the things you desire. When you really connect your heart to it, it's like you attract it to you like a magnet. But not only is your physical beauty so sweet and so juicy, like that's the feeling I get here, sweet like nectar. You are sweet like nectar, and your heart is beautiful. And it's like this person sees the magic within your heart, sees how celestial and beautiful and shiny your heart is. And I feel like you have this kind of treasure within your soul that you are yet to find, or you are yet to uncover. And it's like this treasure within your soul is your greatest and most beautiful potential of you following your heart within this lifetime, in your relationships as well as in your career and in the things you love to do, and bringing those things you love to do into your daily reality. And it's like you bring those higher realms of those magical realms, or those heavenly realms, onto earth by following your heart and expressing that side of you. And I think this person has seen that and has noticed that beauty within your soul. Look at how her heart is just shining. And I feel like this is how this person sees you. I'm hearing that song, He's Got the Whole World in His Hands, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like, this person sees your potential and sees how beautiful your heart is, how beautiful your soul is, how the diamonds and the treasure within you is waiting to be uncovered and let out. And it's like this person sees it within you, and maybe you haven't even noticed it within yourself. And it's like other people that notice your potential can see it And it's almost like, let's say they see you being in your potential and they're projecting onto you their own pain and misery. And it's like, let's say, even just a silly example, let's say they see you being in love and they're like all bitter. An example I can give is I had a person in my life when I was younger that told me not to trust men, and that really damaged me because of course that person went through pain. It was like someone in my life, they went through their own set of pain and they were just expressing it, and I can understand and have compassion for where it comes from. But when we are growing up, we kind of have things people say to us be imprinted on us. I'm hearing imprinted, the word imprinted, and we kind of internalize what people say to us. And I don't feel like this is just childhood, but I feel like maybe all your life you've had people almost like project onto you or imprint their own pain onto you by the things they say, and then you internalize it. And it's like, that really damaged me because, you know, when she saw me loving people and like giving all my heart, she told me I'm too trustworthy and I'm too naive and like I'm too sensitive, for example, because I felt things very deeply. And that's not true at all, because sensitivity is a superpower. It's an ability to connect deeply and richly to our emotions. And I feel that exact message here for you. You may have gone through situations where you felt things so deeply, and maybe not everyone understood how you just have this emotionally rich life. It's because they have turned off their own emotions. And it's like, let's say, for example, you're being happy or you're being in love, and, you know, people are projecting their things onto you and being like, don't trust them, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm hearing a ringing in my ear. Or they see you laughing, they see you being happy, and then they like almost try to rain on your parade and wipe that smile off your face because like they're not happy, they're in their own misery, and then it's like they're projecting it onto you. Does that make sense? So this is what I'm seeing and hearing, like even with the ringing in my ears. I think you have a very deep soul, and I think people see your potential and they almost project their own misery onto you. And I think this is something this person has noticed around you. Like, the people around you may have taken your love for granted, or may have seen your potential and chosen to plant seeds of doubt within you. But it's like, you have this adventurous, free-spirited quality to you where you're very eccentric and unique and magnetic to the things you desire. And in this lifetime, you are meant to follow your heart. You're meant to follow that passion within you. You're meant to follow that joy within you and create those magical or heavenly realms into your reality, because we create our reality like a paradise. We always create our reality. And it's like, I think this person has noticed all of that within you and finds it really beautiful. Those are the first things this person notices about you. How when you really want something, it's like you have the world in your hands. Your world is your oyster, and I feel like you're meant to be that person that thinks big in this lifetime and goes after the things that make you happy and bring you joy. And I think this person also notices how playful you are, how much of a free spirit you are, how fun you are to be around, how much you're just like the sunshine energy. It's like you bring sunshine in everyone's life, and I think this is what this person has noticed about you. I'm also seeing an energy of you being really balanced and stable within yourself. And it's like the feeling I get from you, my pal threes, is you are awakening to this power and potential within you. But I feel like this person sees it so much and they admire it so much. You're sweet like honey, and that's something this person has noticed. Now I'm hearing that song Honey by Mariah Carey. I forgot how it goes, but I'm like hearing the melody of it. I'm seeing an energy here of this person also seeing you as someone that feels things deeply, and it's like your depth is your ability to find emotional richness and experience life through feelings, because it's like even the bad emotions, you know, I'm hearing that saying, there ain't no rainbows or there ain't no flowers without rain or something like that. So it's like even the bad experiences help us experience and appreciate the good moments. And I feel like this person has noticed that quality and trait within you, and has noticed how when you really go after something and focus your intention on what you want, regardless of what other people think, you're following your intuition and following that passion within yourself, and you're going to create that success. And I think this person also sees you being someone that opens doors to where you want to be. I feel like you have great and amazing manifestation abilities, and that's something this person has noticed within you. Maybe not in the way I say it, but I'm seeing that. And you have a lot of healing energy as well. You're someone that sees things from a bird-like perspective, and it's like you go after it and you catch it, and that's something I see. And when you want something, you're really going to have clarity over it, even in difficult moments. And it's like this person has noticed how powerful and radiant you are within your emotions, within your heart, and how powerful you are. When you really want something, you're going to get it, and you're going to harvest those blessings as you work towards it. And that's something I see here. This person has also noticed how when you are able to be emotionally vulnerable, it's like you let out that real version of you, and allow yourself to rebirth. So I think this person loves when you are open with what you're feeling, because this person sees your emotions as a superpower. This person also sees you. I'm seeing the lion energy. The lion energy is strength and power. So this person sees you as that, but also so courageous and so confident within yourself, always rebirthing. And I'm feeling like some of you are healing your heart, and that's something this person's noticed within you, and how grounded you are, how safe you make them feel and those around you. This person also notices how maybe like you resist telling people what your intuition is telling you, or like you resist telling people about your desires, because I feel like maybe you've had a lot of people project onto you or say things that kind of like it's better to not tell people what we want to do before we're doing it. But I'm seeing something about astrology in your planets, especially Jupiter, and I feel like you are meant to be that expansive lucky person in this lifetime. I'm hearing that lucky girl syndrome, like reel. I don't know, there's reels on Instagram that was like lucky girl syndrome, regardless of gender. That's something I'm seeing. And it's like you are meant to be lucky and expansive in this lifetime, and really think big and really be abundant in this lifetime. And not just like physical abundance, it's like emotional richness and abundance, and finding that diamond within yourself, those treasures within yourself. I also think this person sees how much when you really desire something, you're really going to shoot your shot towards it, and your manifestations will just come to you. Like I'm hearing Just Like Magic by Ariana Grande. And I also see here this person just sees you as so sweet, sees you as such a blessing to them. This person also feels like even if you were to leave their life one day, they would want the best for you. So there's something about you being so supportive and so loving to this person, and it's like, even if we don't last forever, I want you to be happy, that type of energy. and I'll hold on to the memories forever in my heart. Like that type of energy is what I'm seeing. So it's like this person really cares for you. So that's something I see. This person has also noticed how when you really have hope for things, it's like you somehow bring it into fruition. That manifestation quality, and how I think this person loves your communication style. They notice the way you communicate certain things and how smart and intelligent you are, and also how intuitive you are when you communicate certain things, and also how deep you are, but also how free-spirited you are. And I think this is what this person loves. I think this person also has, one of the first things they've noticed is how independent you are, and how much compassion you have for others, and how much of this deep nurturing love you have. So you're really seen as a miracle to this person in their life. So this is what I see in your reading of what are the first things they have noticed or are noticing in you. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!